February 28th. Oh, we caught you pissing. Just troubling Bogan. And Bogan's lifting his leg, finally. There's a little Bogan update here. Looking real good physically. Very good mover. Nice hindquarters. I haven't had his hips tested, and I would be very surprised if they were anything but excellent. We may do it at some point. But when they're developed like that, and they move the way he moves, you know, you don't see problems there. Trouble. Come here, girl. Trouble's a physically impressive bitch. He's a physically impressive male. They're very different. He's a soft dog. David tells me I should give him time, but I've watched a lot of dogs mature, and I'll be amazed if he's ever anything but the softest dog on this yard. So we'll see what we get. I mean, my females honestly still dominate him. He's not even thinking about challenging a male yet. He's probably 14, 15 months. So they're all submissive at first. I've got old videos of Gronk kissing Country's ass, and that stopped at a certain point. So maybe he'll kick in, but I don't remember any of my males accepting a female mounting them, which is something that Bogan does not take offense to. So, you know, he's a gentle dog. He looks good. He's healthy. Physically, I'm pleased. Temperamentally, he's a bit soft for my taste, to be honest. But we'll give him a shot. We might keep some. Here they are now. We don't necessarily have to build on him, though. We'll see what we get. So these are, she's got 6 puppies in here. 4 of them belong to her and Bogan, and 2 belong to Country and Home Free, who had 11 puppies. So we switched them around. Hello. She had 3 females and only 1 male. That 1 male, I actually did not have a deposit for a male from this litter, and that made it real easy to call it my keeper, which I'm doing. I will field offers for the male. He's this brindle right here. I think that's him. Double check me, but I think that's the biggest. Yeah, that's a brindle male, and nice looking pup. The other 2 brindles are actually not from these 2 parents. They're females. So everything here is a female except this 1 brindle male. These black 3 are from them. So I knew it was going to be easy to know which is which on the female side. And I didn't mind putting a couple brindle females in here because the only other brindle was a male. So very easy to see who's who. Nice brindling too. Really nice brindling on that male. On all 3 of them, really. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. They're ready to start eating solid food. We gave them some solid food yesterday. We'll give them some later today, too. Yeah, Bogan is a sweet dog. He's very gentle. He's what a lot of people want, to be honest. I don't think he'll ever be dog aggressive. I can't imagine it, which is nice. Dog aggression is really just a headache. And she's come down on him a few times for getting too close to her puppies, but he's still doing it because he's curious and he likes my son. The percentages on anything that Bogan sires get real complicated because he's got 7 or 8 breeds in him. But they'll be on the website in the caption and on the website proper. And these guys are about 4 weeks now, February 28th. They'll be ready to go. I can take a backup on the females from these 2. The 2 brindle females, I can take a straight deposit on. The Country Home Free females, we had, 8 of them? So, yeah, those I can take straight deposits on. Everything else pretty much is backup or offers. I probably should not keep this male. So I would encourage people to make offers on him, but I reserve the right to keep him if I don't get impressed enough with their offers, or if I get more impressed with him. Nice man, really nice brindle. Again, this is kind of a good experiment for separating nature and nurture, because these two puppies that have neither parent are getting the same environmental influence. So be curious to see as they get a little older if that becomes real obvious or not. Bogan's up to $135 last I checked. Really nicely put together dog. Very, very nice mover. One of these days we'll start getting more videos of the adult dogs doing stuff instead of these silly ass puppy videos, but this is kind of what people want to see when they're getting ready to buy dogs. Most of them anyway. Want to see the puppies. You can see Bogan's nature there. He's just a very gentle, sweet guy. Never seen him pick on a smaller dog. Very good with everybody, actually. And I can still run him with Country, no problem, which is nice. We just actually ran a couple miles up in the woods. Should we tell the Cougar story? Sure. They never hear you talk. I got the earbuds in my ears, so you have to be loud, but if you want to tell that story. Do you want to tell that story? We had a cougar sighting the other day with the dogs, and last week. Last week we were running. I saw it up ahead on the road, and I sped up, and it went off the road, and the dogs got a wind of it, and they went off the road, and of course they're faster than me, so is he. And so I made a classic mistake, because I ran off the road looking low, and the dogs did too. And the cougar was up in a tree, and if this guy hadn't seen it, I was about to walk right under it. He yelled at me when he caught up to me, and you want to tell that part?
I saw like a head turn or something caught my eye, and like 10 feet up on the tree it was holding on.
Yeah, and he yelled at me, "Dad, look, cougar, whatever." And as soon as I saw it, it seemed to know that I had seen it. It came down, jumped down, hit the ground, and took off. And then the dogs were on it. Country and Trito actually were the first, and they took off after it. And then Trito came back alone, and that had us worried, didn't it? Because that shouldn't have happened. And then Country still didn't come back, and Country still didn't come back. And then we were really worried, because there would have been no reason for them to get separated unless maybe Country got his ass kicked and the bitch bailed. So we didn't know what had happened. In the end, Country eventually returned unscathed, so we still don't know what happened. But that was your first time seeing a cougar, wasn't it? Yeah, he'll remember that. It might have dropped on me. I don't know if it would have or not. I don't think it would have. If it had any sense, it wouldn't, with all those dogs running around. But we do have cougars. I've seen a few. The only time I see them, though, is when they get something that's too big to take away. Like if they get a goat or a dog, and we may have lost dogs. You don't know. The goat or the dog is just gone. They'll carry that away. If they get something that's too heavy, like a llama, then they come back to eat. And that's the only ones I've seen when they were eating my shit. And they're both no longer with us. Because they'll come back again. You could even run them off a kill, and they'll come back. So, that's that. Even with dogs. I mean, Fish and Wildlife came out and said, yeah, the cougar killed, blah, blah, they won't be back. I said, really? I don't think they're programmed to waste 400 pounds of meat. I turned out to be right. These three are going to be very hard to tell apart. Hello, little Bogan puppy. Oh shit, I'm at 10 minutes. It's going to be that's what happens when we start telling stories. But Meant to get these guys yesterday, so I'm getting them today. These pups are only going to be, let's see, you're 25%. So they're only 12% Kangal because she's 25. So that's very little Kangal. These will be very bully Molosser type dogs. 12% Kangal is what Gronk is. You don't see it. It's what Sticky is. It's what. So these are really mastiffy pups, excepting the country home free pups, which are actually the exact percentages that she is. She was made by country times a Kangal Boerboel. So this is a twofer, this video, because this bitch here, Trouble, is exactly the same percentages as these two little brindle females as far as Boerboel Kangal, the percentages, which is look at her. Yeah, that's not even her daughter, but she was real good. She took those puppies on as her own. Her instincts were very strong. Yeah, Bogan's a sweetheart. So we'll see what we get. I don't think I'm gonna keep a female, any of these three black females. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wait on something with even less Kangal, just for building purposes. And that's something worth talking about. You know, what you produce and what you build on is not necessarily the same thing. Some combinations make more sense to build on than others for me. There's basically 3 branches of the Olympic dog tree. Maybe I'll talk about that a little bit. Maybe this isn't the place to do it 10 minutes into a video about it. What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, we'll save that. But what we've been doing is basically 2 branches. I want to start a third. I want to call that the Olympic silencer. Maybe this will just be a teaser for that until I have the right dogs to start that, which I do not right now. But three directions is enough. So far, it's really just been the livestock guardian cross and the road dog cross, if you will, the biddable bully Molosser combinations. And there's lots of breeds that could work for that. And the livestock guardian is just a livestock guardian with a little more mastiff, a little less independence at the Kangal Boerboel cross, for the most part. Hello there. Oh, you're sweet. You're a good-looking puppy. Little Bogan bitches. Little Bogan bitches. Hi. Nice coats. They're short, but they're thick. I think they got some of that undercoat. That's a nice combination. You have cold weather tolerance, but still not very long, not very sheddy. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Oh, no, don't stop. Don't stop. You're good. Yeah, you're good. Where'd Bogan go? This is one of my favorite pens, especially when it gets warmer. Water runs through it. There's a creek running through there. She actually gave birth in that tank over there. At the last minute, she decided that was where she wanted to be. And then after about 3.5, 4 weeks, one day she moved them all up here. So she made her own choices. And they were probably pretty good choices because it got real cold there for a minute. And that tank stayed warm. It's sort of, you know, the earth stays the same temperature below 6 inches or something. Around here. Alaska, you gotta go deeper. We were actually pretty moderate. Anyway, fuck, 14 minutes. Holy shit, my apologies.